Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more of the Die in Mordheim challenge. Now, I think we're on our second warpstone delivery with just one day left. We're saving up for the third, which we must also fail. I might have to go back and check some of the videos on that one, but fingers crossed it's all okay. Now, there are other games I would like to play, other games I probably should play, but this is just easier at the moment, you know? Also, I did have a quick look between episodes and there were a couple of nice things here that I should definitely pick up, like this suit of heavy armor and this suit of heavy armor. And then we can say unit protecting. Who gets the blue? I don't know, but one of you... Oof. Not you. One of these two. Okay, she's got the permanent toughness reduction from the deep chest wound, so we're going to give her some proper protection. Not that proper. There we go. Nice bit of proper armor there. And then... okay, that strength reduction is painful. She is the leader, even with... oh god, wounds reduced by 10 as well. Yeah, sure, okay. There we go. Alright, we better head off into our next mission. And we don't have a deadly, so we have to send scouts. In a way, it would be nice to not find a deadly. Unfortunately we haven't, because we're about to fail another warpstone delivery. This is going to be painful. Let's see how it goes.
The word stones must be sent today.
Oh really? We get one more day? Okay. Pretty sure this is the second one. There will be a punishment for failing to deliver, and that's most unfortunate. Brutal, normal, hard. Hard, normal, hard. Okay, so before we get a major kick in the teeth, let's see what we can sell to... yeah. Extra suit of heavy armor, hey, I'll use that. Okay. We'll sell that, because it's slightly worse than the dueling pistols. Sell one suit of heavy armor. Sell the bow. Sell spare clothes. Keep that helmet. We'll sell 2 shields. And this means you also get heavy armor. There we go now. Much better. This is starting to look like a proper sisterhood warband. Starting, he says. And now, the major kicker. The moment many of you, I'm sure, have all been waiting for. How bad could this possibly be? The answer is very. So let's find out. Your warband is hale and hearty. You have failed to deliver a requested shipment, which means your warband will probably not be hale and hearty for very long.
You failed your master.
Quantity required for the next shipment will be increased by 50%. Payment for the next shipment will be reduced by 50%. The burden of failure has compelled Hilda Hunchlock to self-flagellation as penance. It will be some days before their flesh recovers. The guilt and pain has left deeper scars upon their mind, however. Warriors on a mock! Brilliant! So, Hilda now has the Amok injury, which means She ain't gonna run away from fights. No disengaging. Always getting stuck in there, fighting to the bitter end. That's basically what she's supposed to do anyway. So, no complaints yet. I understand that after the next one it gets pretty rough. Yeah. Also, she's going to be out of action for a long time. She's going to miss most of the upcoming fights. There's a deadly. Okay. This is going to hurt a lot. Why is it going to hurt? Because Carlina is only rank 1 and needs protecting. She will have to be protected by Lubyanka and probably Clara. But as it's random deployment, we'll have to wait and see how it goes. Being down Hilda is going to really hurt a lot. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, let's do it. At least let's pick up all the warpstone, right? Without using the mini-map. Sorry, without using the auto-map. The big overhead map. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's hope we're the one that deploys tightly around our wagon. I bet we're not. Just saying.
A spy has reported that an enemy warband is hurrying to recover a secret cache of equipment in the area.
We're not.
With this information, you are able to beat them to the location and deploy patrols to watch for the enemy's arrival.
So great. We're spread thin on the ground. They get to all start by their cart. Which means we know roughly where they are.
A new round has started.
Yeah, over where the red light is. In the red light district, essentially. And we're here to close them down and say, you naughty, naughty people, put those red lights away. "12? Okay, let's be realistic. What is this music? Chaos? Realistically, we're probably not going to pick up 12. We're down a warband member, and we're probably going to fail a lot of perception checks. Yep. There's our wagon. No one else in sight. So I'm actually going to try again. No one else in sight is really bad. Now then. Hold on. Hold on. You should not be... Why are you a hostile looking colour? No, you got one arm, that's okay. I'm going to take a gamble and hope that means you're still ours. Because they should all be over by their wagon, so having one of them there right next to our cart, big problem. So I tend to think of this map as like a donut. There's that ring of houses down there in the pit with the road that goes all the way around them, and then and then there's like these churchy type buildings up here that aren't that religious looking. Oh wait, they're up here, not down in the pit. Well, that changes a lot. The fact they've picked up more than 1 or 2 pieces of warpstone means the AI must have been changed to actually pick up the warpstone more often when it's on a warpstone rush objective. Okay. I'm seeing no beacons at all, which means probably that way. Oh, we're over here. Right. So their red wagon is somewhere near here. But we do want to attempt those perception checks. Just wait till we get the auger. Right, so those are traps. We don't want traps. That's a nice big piece of warpstone over there. Their wagon is down that way, and they are all close to it. Oh, the pain. The pain and the hardships to come. Right. So we want to get out of this courtyard and heading in that direction. So the question is, that's a clear way through, that's a table edge, that's probably a jump down, but the clear way through involves no falling damage. Can we? Yeah. Throw up an ambush stance and then get some support over here. This is going to be so rough. The thing is, our next 3 or 4 or even 5 matches are easily going to be just like this, right? So we get to say, hey, their wagon is over there somewhere. Possibly even inside the courtyard. Let's attempt to 9%. Good God. I see warpstone over there. It's okay. I also see big chaos spikiness. That's not so okay. In fact, that's rather a bad sign. Speaking of bad signs, we have a novice over here who needs backup badly. The enemy on... Hey, that beacon doesn't look too close. Let's hope they don't come down here, otherwise we're in deep trouble. And they are moving. We know that for a fact. We're going to stop here, throw up that ambush stance, and just hope.
A new round has started.
Chaos it is. Is he trying to come round behind us? I think he is. So the... I don't think that was a... Oh God, he did. Okay. That's bad news. Wow, she resisted the spell. Yeah, cast weapons of destruction after you attack. There's a good boy. Also, he swapped to a bow, then cast weapons of destruction. What? I've got it. I've been playing some normal Mordheim. My finger is hovering over the map button. I must not use it. Okay. So there's one piece of warpstone there. Okay, more than one. But we need to be careful and not get ganged up on. Because Carlina is a fairly fresh and inexperienced warband member and needs to be protected. We are about to experience a very tricky question in the not too distant future, which is, can the matriarch reach their warband leader, or has he been completely blocked by the doorway? While we contemplate that question, we also get to pick up this. It's massive.
Updated.
We should... Okay, that's table edge. We should endeavour to get this back safely. I don't see any enemies yet, but we don't want to take any untoward risks until we have a better idea of where the rest of them are. Right. Now here's a problem. We cannot reach him at all. What we can do is cast at that. Please, nothing bad. Okay, that's good. We could heal. I think I don't need to just yet. I almost opened the map to check. That was dumb. Alright. Alright, alright. Oh, trap. Okay. Ah! But we can cut through this way. Let's hope she doesn't get charged by anyone nasty with a big spiky red face mask on the initiative window that I see right there. Okay, Lubyanka, can you pick up warpstone with only one hand? And more importantly, right, yeah, you just gotta dodge now. Dodge and pray. Now, this here should give us more cover with the buildings than going out there in the open, but yeah, okay, we're going this way. I think we do need to cover a little more ground. Oh, this is all going to turn really nasty soon. But first, you. Yes, you. Heretical scum. Clara? Your sister has flagellated herself to the point of exhaustion. She cannot venture out into the field. You're angry and disappointed she cannot be here with you. Channel that wrath and fury into this foul brigand, this vagabond, and stun him mightily. If only I'd finished saying that before clicking, but hey, it was really satisfying.
A new round has
yeah, alright, so he gets up now, I know. And he's still got his bow and arrow, and he's going to go around the other way now, isn't he? He can climb over again and jump down the other side. If he can. Alright, let's be ridiculously careful. Hey! Nice. Anything in here? Anything in here? Apparently not. We'll have this then.
Objectives updated.
And then it gets really dangerous. Because their cart is basically over there. I've seen the flag on it already. The AI often leaves one person to guard its cart. So we're not going to go running out towards that warpstone over there because we might get ambushed by one of the Dark Souls, who were, interestingly enough, called Dark Souls when the game was originally released back in 1999, before the Dark Souls computer games had ever been thought of or created. They are literally Dark Souls. They have allowed demonic entities to possess their bodies. That is why they're called Dark Souls. I mean, yeah, so they are possessed. They're not full-on mutants or anything, they're just like a little bit possessed. You know, a little bit possessed. That's like being a little bit pregnant. Oh, hello! Yeah, so what we want to do is, we're not allowed to refund this point, and I've managed to avoid doing so, but we now know where you are. Which may or may not be to our benefit. Now, speaking of benefit, do we pursue or go? I think we have to go around this way in case he came back out. And then send our other sister around the other way. Oh, hey, there's warpstone over there. Let's head towards that. Okay, it seems he hasn't come round. By which I don't mean regaining consciousness. Ha ha ha. I see warpstone on the floor. That would be 2 pieces out of 12 I've been able to pick up. Oh, free! It would be free. Nice. Well... Oh! Bugger! Well, that's a problem. But it does mean he's all the way over there. So if we start moving in that direction, that two-handed sword of his is going to really hurt a lot. We know that one of our foes is right here. Oh damn, we can't get in there and fight, so we're going to have to charge just for 1 hit then. It's better than nothing. He's going to hit back now. Yes, he did, and we're not going to be able to defend. Which actually leaves us in a pretty bad situation. Speaking of bad situations... I don't think we can afford to pursue their leader. We need to come like this and bait out that... Can I get you? Yeah! And then he's going to hurt me a lot. But it won't be an ambush attack. Okay, good. I hope he hasn't got the red points for a second attack. He has not. We go on the defensive. And then we hope their leader doesn't cause too much mischief here.
Started.
He probably will. He's up there, I'm pretty sure of it. He could be coming around behind us. Oh, this is bad. Okay, it's not quite so bad, but it's still really bad. Got my neck. Oh. Now we're going to play a game called Picking Up All the Warpstone. It's relatively easy to play. We just pick up all the warpstone.
Objectives updated.
Or just 1 piece, as it turns out. We are going with an ambush stance this time. I considered not doing so, but I thought, stuff it. Now, she needs backup fast. Otherwise, the all-alone check will be the least of her worries. Problem is, that does involve committing our... Oh, ow, 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 ow. She's only got 1 arm. He's got 2. It's hardly a fair fight, is it? Yeah, this ain't going to end well. We'll try, we'll try. I mean, you never know, right? You never know. I mean, you do. You do. That mutant is deaf on legs. Right. She needs help. We go help her. We get beaten up by the mutant as well. We're carrying a big piece of warpstone. We go raid their cart and take their flag. It helps a little bit, but not enough. So we actually do need to go. Oh, you've got to be taking the mickey. Right. Okay. Disgusting. So, all-alone check it is then, by the look of it. Right. Do we have the blue points to... I don't think we do have the blue points to go pick up that warpstone. You need healing. Because, love, you got... Ow! You don't get healing. He at least gets hit. Small consolation, I know, because he's a killer. I mean, most of them are, to be honest, as he's about to demonstrate now. Ooh. And he only did for 1 attack! Nice! He must be their low-level guy who doesn't have enough red points for 2 attacks with a 200 weapon yet. Oh, well, she ain't going anywhere, but she's dead, basically. Right, you. Scum. I'm glad you accept your designation. The new round will hurt.
A new round has started.
Ugh. He runs into engage, then disengages. He is not very good at using his action points. He cast Weapons of Destruction twice on the same guy. It doesn't stack. Did he fail once? I'm not sure, but oh my goodness, here comes all the pain. Yep, all the pain, and then there's the chat with the mace there to add insult to injury, and injury to injury. Right. You love, you're full up. Our cart's all the way back over there anyway. Go get him. This is going to be a big casting turn. I think we're seeing 2 comets. I think this is the time to use the rosary. Then double comet. So, a lot of people like the comets. A lot of people think the comets are the best things in the game. In my experience, they just don't do a lot of damage. The idea is that you can apparently pummel a whole load of comets down. There's leadership-based abilities that will give red points back to someone. So you like fire off a load of comets and then delay, then have the leader give you some more red points, then the leader delays, then you fire off more comets. I can't remember exactly, but I think there's a way of firing off 9 in a turn. I've never managed more than a few myself. I should probably look into it, because apparently it's the most powerful thing there is. We are going in here, even though it means no dodge stance, because it means an all-alone check for him. Speaking of all-alone checks, we're going to be in deep, deep trouble there very soon. And he passed. So he goes for her. Of course he does, because she's the lower level 1 and she doesn't have a dodge stance up. Whereas he now does. They still have a hidden warband back. Spoke too soon. Oh well. Hey you. I should have hit your friend instead. You know, the one with the mace. But I got in here. Got a dodge stance. It's not much. Well, isn't this an interesting moment of violence? Now, foul chaos sorcerer. I like it. Now you get hit as well. That wasn't getting hit, that was almost getting hit. I'm very disappointed, but I'm pleased that I didn't take any damage from a counter-attack or anything. Not that he would have counter-attacked, and oh my god. Ah-ha-ha-ha! Counter-attack! What smack goes the hammer. Serves you right. You and your spiky metal mask. You could barely call it a helmet, really. Ugh. Yeah, that was terrible. Okay, Agatha, I hate to break it to you, but you're in big trouble. Right. If we beat him up, it's not going to matter much. We should probably... Right. 85, 89... we'll go for it, because his dodge is already gone. He's more dangerous in the long run if we can do a little bit more damage to him now. I mean, we are so screwed over on this side of the map, just to be honest. I mean, if we can parry one of those attacks, there'll still be like 3 or 4 attacks coming our way. Over here, we're not going to take him down without another critical hit, I think. No, he's pretty much going to survive this. But it really messes him up. And for that, we are grateful.
A new round has started.
Yes, flee, vagabond. Really? If he re-engages after... did he fail? No, he successfully cast it twice, and... now he's no longer a problem for us. These guys are, though. These guys are a major problem. Okay, love, you got the biggest piece of warpstone you've ever seen. I think you might need to just take it and run. Speaking of running, on the other hand, hey you. And with that, we throw up a dodge stance. And pray. Yep, saw that one coming a mile off. Run away, little cultist. Alright, so at this point we have to ask a very important question, which is, how much more warpstone do we have to pick up? And the answer is 9 more pieces. Let's ignore 1, because we're probably dropping that any moment, so we'll call it 10. However, he should be carrying a few, because he's one of their early actors, so should he, up there. Now, why are they all eager to get in that courtyard? Because as far as I can tell, it's... Uh-oh. Yeah, here we go. She ain't bringing that bit of warpstone back.
Objectives updated.
This is risky. Do not call too often upon Sigmar's blessings. We need to pick up these pieces of warpstone. Can I get equidistant? No, I can't. Okay. We also need to chase that bloke down, because he is horribly near our cart. Now, the AI doesn't generally think to interfere with our cart. Can we? Oh, it gave me back a blue point. Okay.
Objectives updated.
Oh no! No. So we got a massive problem now. Okay. As I'm sure you've all worked out. Chasing him down puts us in line to get attacked by those 2 heavies on the side there who are really quite nasty. You fall. We'll take that for now, but there's something much more important over here. That, yes. I mean, that'll sell well, so we'll take that for now.
Updated.
We probably shouldn't. And we must guard the matriarch. We're not sure where that last bugger's got to. But it's got to be somewhere that's bad for us. So that's got us back up to 3.
Started.
They're probably going to break and run before we can pick up anywhere near 12 warpstone. Now, we'll let the one-armed woman defend our young'un here. Thing is, they take down 1 or 2 of ours, especially if one of those is our leader. We're probably on the break point as well, you know? So it's iffy. Where the hell is he going? There's no stairs in there. Right. Really? My God. Okay. New plan. Okay then. So what we do is we go to here. No, we try and find a place where he cannot see us through a window. Get that parry stance up, and then send the other girl in there. The one who just didn't get healed. You. are shooting now, apparently. Okay. Well, you're also going to get charged in a moment. That's right. And you got bashed. Now, we need these. We can't carry all of it.
Updated.
We've got a lovely big treasure chest over here to go store it all in. We don't want an ambush stance. And then, they're probably going to break and run. I know. We're not going to charge because we want to hit twice. Now, this is the point where they may break or they may stay on. If they stay on, we need to take one more of them out of action. And given the current state of things...
has started.
Oh, I'm so relieved. If we had to take one more out, that would be major trouble. Okay. So, Clara did well. I remember that. Somehow. Isn't she the one-armed sister? I think she might be.
Strength in steel wins a fight. But it is your strength of spirit that wins battles.
We lost 2. Okay, we can be looking at some serious... A light wound. Right. Those 2 days recovery is good because it eats into the 9 more for hunts as well. Okay. This is just going to hurt so much. Oh! She's got a nervous tick. That's not fun. Yeah.
Outstanding.
We're going to suffer. Clara gets a reward. I'll check her injuries. Marlena perishes. She will be missed. And more importantly, replaced.
It's over for this one. Fantastic.
On the other hand, Ljubjanka Luden did quite well. Yeah. She is mental. And Karlina will get another point of intelligence. She might get a point of leadership this time, I think. Well, actually, they're pushing for the alertness, and we do need it. Okay. How are we doing for stash? We're selling that rifle straight away. And the spear. And the 200 sword and the bow. Okay. Let's do that. I clicked on the wrong one, obviously. Can't use a spear. Can't use the bow. Hunting rifle is a no-no as well. Okay. Alright. We'll give her a point of accuracy. No, we'll give her that point of weapon skill while we still got... No. Go with the accuracy because enemies have dodge. And because we don't do critical hits often enough. There we go. Alright. She's still a long time recovering. Right. Spells. 9:15. You know what? Let's get that 8, shall we? And then here we're going weapon skill over accuracy because it's got an ever so slightly higher maximum, which is often a good indication of the way to go, though not always what you want to do. Right. We absolutely always pay our physician's bills. Chest wound and twitch. She is screwed. She's got that permanent -1 to... Oh god. And the agility. Yeah, okay, let's at least get that up to a -5, shall we? Alright. I mean, sisters tend to lean heavily towards weapon skill and shield builds, right? Really heavily. In fact, since we're looking at casualty recovery time, 100... She does deserve a reward, but we don't have the discounts yet. And in terms of injuries, yeah, she needs the health. She's already got a health deduction. Yeah, this is all going to hurt a lot. Right. I think we'll get a bit more accuracy for her because she won't be able to use a shield. Maybe go for a little bit of a crit build. So now, having people sorely injured would make this a really good time to go train a skill, like Shield Specialist. However, we only have 420 crowns. What more can we sell? We'll sell a few hammers. I mean, we're not going to get much, right? But if we can get near 500, I'll consider it. Of course we need to sell that. Should have sold them both. Okay. I could sell these. I'm not just yet. Holding on to them for now. Right. 2. Ah. Okay. Yeah, so we also want a replacement. No. We lost our only novice. The name... The J doesn't work. But Frogya Dreshna. Dreshna works, although I think Drescher might work better. I'll give it some thought, rename her, change her colours a bit, and say, hey, be interesting. Give her some protection. Protection? Mouse button's going wonky. Right. Oh yeah, that's better. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, right. Could work. I'm liking that bow. It's better suited to the camouflage of the city. Go with that one. Yeah, keep it dark. Alright. Do we want to replace that with something? I don't think we do just yet. So, she will be named by the next episode, but for now, obviously, we're resting.
New hired swords are available.
We need to rest at least one more day. And we do need to keep saving up warpstone for that third delivery, which we must also fail. But the fourth one's going to be massive. It could be as high as about 400. So I don't know how much it is, but it's going to be the major stepping stone, you know, on the road to Warband rank 10. I mean, let's put it this way. Warband rank 10 isn't happening anytime soon. But, oh, she's going to be out for a day as well. You know what I'll do? I'll send the scouts now. I'm glad I remembered the scout money. That's another reason to not train skills just yet. No deadlies, so we get to rest, which is really good news for us.
Requested.
Because it means Agatha Lurden is back in business. We have a new shipment request. How bad is it? 225. Which means the fourth one is going to be even more than 225. Okay. Oh, wow. At least we got nearly 200 here. We may soon need to send some off to Sigmar's Haven. But for now, I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!